Americans feel about their money and the economy jumped to a 6-month high in February, signaling cautious optimism as inflation fears ease. But what does this really mean for your wallet and the economy? Let's bring in Patrick Mueller, RFC and President of Bella Advisors. Patrick, good to have you back. So do we pop the champagne? Cheers to the golden age now, or what?
Yeah, I don't think it's quite time to start popping the champagne at the moment, but it's nice to see that things are starting to tick up with consumer sentiment. And we saw the holidays, we saw it ticking up, and holiday sales were good. And, here at the beginning of the year, things are starting to tick up. GDP was up big time at the end of this year. So it looks like things are ticking in the right direction, Alicia.
What is making it tick in the right direction? What's making people feel better about their money and the economy right now?
Well, I think GDP has to do a lot. We've gone through the first year of the Trump administration, and I think people are just getting a little bit used to where things are headed right now. Tariffs have turned out to not be the biggest ordeal, and people are feeling good about that. Prices of things are staying pretty flat at the moment, which is nice to see. So we'll pay attention over the next few months to see if that changes any. But it's not stopping people from spending money right now, so that's a really good sign.
Yeah, with the JOLTS report yesterday, we're seeing cautious optimism today, but we saw the recent layoffs, and you said people are still spending, but are they just racking up debt more? I mean, that was at record highs, and I don't know if that's come down. What do you think?
It's at all-time record highs, and it's continuing to tick up. And so a lot of the purchases that we were seeing over the holidays, a lot of it was going onto credit cards, and you've got a lot of the buy here, pay later places that are out there. It's crazy. That is just mushrooming. And, it'd be interesting to see how much that debt is really counted into that equation. But it's over $100 billion and buy now, pay later that happened, in over 20 billion that happened this last year. So it's just massive numbers that's going towards the debt. And I don't think that's being talked about enough. And now that we're seeing the layoffs, Alicia, we're going to start seeing the demand from AI and what's happening there, that those segments and those tech jobs shrinking in a lot of different industries. And you're going to start seeing a lot more skilled labor like plumbers and electricians and things like that. And what they're going to be getting paid going through the roof, because there's not a whole lot of people that are getting into that trade right now. More people than entering those skillful trades.
Well, hopefully some of that debt could be paid down with the promised bigger tax returns this year. What do you think the rest of 2026 looks like for the average American family?
I think it's going to continue to be good. I think we've got a lot of jobs that are coming back in from overseas, more manufacturing in the country. That's going to be good for the economy. We're starting to be able to sell into a lot of countries we were not being able to sell into previously. So from an economic standpoint, all across the country, long term, I think it's going to be good, but you're definitely going to be seeing industry switches with people getting outsourced out of certain industries because of AI and automation and just moving into other industries. Not that there won't be jobs there, it's just going to be different.
All right, Patrick Mueller, RFC and President of Bella Advisors, thank you for your time today. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Alicia.
Got it.